Hello.
Hello.
It's been a long time.
A long time since we've podcasted.
That's right.
Welcome back to episode, I think less than 90 is my guess.
More than 80?
I think so.
Excellent.
I think we're like 80.
Between 80 and 90.
Yeah, we're in there. How are you guys doing? Good, I hope.
Yeah.
We're wearing our face masks, so that's important.
Yes, we are.
We don't want to get yelled at
Yes.
by Mr. Cruz.
I haven't seen it yet. So
If you haven't seen the video, just go and just Google Tom Cruise, and you'll get to see what he's been discussing about filmmaking in the midst of lockdown, and how he feels about personal protective equipment.
Yeah, you know what? He strikes me as the kind of guy who does a lot of work. And so something getting in the way of his work would upset him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you guys go check it out. I'm going to show Adrian a little bit later. But yeah, what we wanted to do, since we haven't podcasted in a while, is give you guys an update on kind of what's going on in Fable Forest land. And, I'm going to share some pretty exciting and huge news that everybody needs to be aware of. So get ready for that in the next 5 minutes or so, because we're going to try to keep this pretty brief. Yeah. I said we're going to try to keep it beef. And, beefy.
Over here. Anyway.
Hey guys, I'm Adrian.
And I'm Jay. We run Fable Forest Films.
Right now, we're totally independent,
But what's the dream?
making crazy awesome film and television for the biggest studios.
This podcast is our journey.
How are things, Jay? How are things in the land of Jason Green?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Still feeling super locked down.
Mm-hmm.
Working my job from home every single day.
Yeah.
Starting to get my life more and more in order.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I are thinking about purchasing a home.
Lovely.
We're renting
This is so
right now.
exciting.
So we're actually doing a lot of organization in our house and cleaning and pruning. And how has that felt for you?
Yeah, this is very interesting because Jay comes over to the house and he has 6 bags of things.
Yeah.
And he's like, here, you need to hang on to this now. This is now your responsibility.
Well, it can't be in
He
my
says,
house.
as he drops off bags of books, DVDs, posters.
Yeah.
So anyway, all the clutter is moving from his house to my house.
Okay,
Now,
hold on.
Whoa. Let me say, it's not all
Relax
clutter.
with the clutter.
Some of it's very lovely. Do you know what he just put in the back of my car? Is a 16mm projector. Old school 16mm projector. And the reel for 3 manga films. 3 reels.
No, I think it's one.
1 manga film?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so which we got when we raided the Apollo Cinema.
Yeah.
Very
So here's the thing. Adrian's home. We won't share where. This is our studio, right? And
Yeah.
so we've got lots of movie memorabilia and writing books. We've got a library going. It's very exciting.
Yeah, we've got a lot of books going. It's actually, we're very proud and happy with our book collection as it
Yep.
stands right now.
Yeah. So I've been emptying my house and putting it in his house. So that's what's been happening. But for me also, just you've been doing the majority of the shifted work, so we'll let you talk about that in a second. I finally finished all my notes for the Glade. It took me too long, but I'm done. And so I've begun the second draft, I suppose. Technically it's the 4th draft, but the 3rd draft was the full proper draft that we did. So now I'm into draft number 4, and I'm really secretly hoping, it's not a secret anymore, but to have the 4th draft to Adrian before the end of the year. That way he can start the 5th and hopefully very close to final polish and solid draft, or final version, or whatever we're going to call it. So, but I'm pretty happy. I've added a lot of really good stuff And I'm not super upset that I took a long time because I spent a lot of time thinking about different pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty happy. So, underway. Almost done.
This is very excellent.
Yeah.
So shifted. We got the cut. We got the first cut down. Then we watched that.
Yeah.
Made a huge pile of notes. Then we did a second shoot. We did a shoot not during lockdown, but it was probably about a month ago.
Yeah. No,
Everybody-
it was at the beginning of November.
Beginning of November, so almost like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Everybody came over to the house, and we were very careful, and we did a really good job of shooting the scene, reshooting some scenes, and fixing up some other, and getting some cutaways, and getting some small shots that we needed.
Yeah.
Also, did a lot of the ADR recording there, at that point.
I actually really liked how we did it. You know, even though we had people to the house, we put as strict of COVID protocols in as we could.
Yeah.
Like, we completely cleaned the house, sanitized the house prior to people showing up.
Yeah.
Everybody got masks and their own hand sanitizer, so they could use their own. Everyone wore masks the whole time until we were rolling camera. So even all the actors, even when they were interacting and stuff like that, they kept their masks on. We did one section of scenes where we actually did like a what do you call it? I don't know. Like everybody in the room scene.
Yeah.
But we focused on one person at a time, and only that person took their mask off. So we really, I thought we did great. We had a PA helper, my young son Lex, and he wore mask and gloves the whole time.
Yeah.
Replaced gloves multiple times. Handled everything.
You would
for
sit
people.
down in a chair.
Yeah.
And then you would stand up, and Lex would drift in quickly and wipe where you were sitting with alcohol.
It's hilarious. I made this joke to him. What I said was, this is going to be your job all day. You're going to be the guy that wipes down doorknobs, the chairs, blah, blah, blah. And I said, here's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to set a beer on the table and lean back, and then I want you in there, clean the beer, clean the table, and then they'll go back and grab it again. And it wasn't that crazy, but honestly, Lex, nonstop all day, when a group of people would go outside, he'd come up, wipe down the handle for the door and stuff like that. So it was, I'm sure we maybe could have done it better, but we did it a pretty good job, I thought.
We tried our best.
Yeah, for sure. So it was fun.
That was good. Yeah. So all of that footage, all of those scenes that we shot, and all of that footage has been added into the movie. All the ADR that we did on that day,
yes,
and the day before and the day after, all of that has been added into the movie. And now we have started, and we are now in the middle of the VFX process.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the VFX along with a gentleman by the name of Tom Tedesco, who's
amazing.
Who's amazing, and he's just, over this period, we've just become really great buddies. He's in lockdown in Toronto, and
he was on our podcast.
He was on our podcast.
So
That's
Tom,
right.
Tom from our podcast.
Yeah.
He if you guys remember, worked on Star Trek, worked on Stargate, maybe Xena Warrior Princess. I can't remember. Bunch of things. Oh, Andromeda.
Yeah. That's right.
All old cool shows. So just a great dude.
Tom is helping us right now, and so we're piling through that. We've also had the colorist has worked on the movie a little bit, but we kind of put a hold on that until we get the VFX in, because I think once the VFX goes in, then we are going to probably do just a little bit of trimming, just a little bit. And yes, and while that's happening in Spain currently, our score is being created, and we got a lock on the score, so I don't know, we're
getting very close.
We're getting
maybe
closer and closer.
Maybe not crazy close, but everything is rolling, and it's getting very exciting.
And we are working hard on the VFX. I mean, just two of the shots were sent, the previews of the shots were sent today. I've been working on the shots, on other shots myself, and we're just plowing ahead, and I'm starting to build the trailer in my head, and so far, and I'm getting really excited about the pieces that are going to be in the trailer. But I will say that the VFX is still a small mountain to climb.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there are some very amazing things. Because you can spend a whole day on one shot, easy peasy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tweaking, making better. It doesn't work, because this is what happens with me particularly. Like, you'll do a shot and you take a certain direction with a shot. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to add these elements together. I'm going to composite them together. This is going to be the shot.
Right.
And what happens is it doesn't work. It doesn't look good. It looks caca.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, let me try something else. But in doing that, it takes you 3 or 4 days.
Right.
Now, you could just leave it and it would look like cheap effects. But
No, we're trying to do...
you try and you do your
Yeah.
best. You know what I mean? You do your best work. So it's just, we carry on.
Yeah. So, Shifted, going well.
Yeah.
And now, have we ever talked about what you're writing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we're not going to.
No.
But I will
Okay.
tell you that Adrian is also writing another script. I don't know if we ever mentioned this before, but Connor, my oldest son Ash, has changed his name from Connor, by the way. I don't know if we've gotten into this. And Adrian and I have been doing Writer's Night every Monday or Tuesday, if we have to. But we get together for an hour or so and we just keep writing.
Yeah, so it's not like a writer's group. Like a writer's group traditionally is a group of people that'll come together and talk about what they have written.
Right.
For us, the impetus is more to sit down and write.
Right.
Like
On
we
the
don't-
regular.
We don't need to talk about it at this stage. We actually just need to write. And because that 1 hour a week, it moves you forward. It might just be this tiny little inch, but it moves you forward that little inch, and
And
eventually
you get
have a full
and
script.
you get excited. You know, you put in that
Yeah.
solid hour, and that sometimes through the rest of the week you keep working on little pieces and things like that. So it's been good. And I mean, trust me, if we want to talk about the stuff we've been writing, we do that after.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So so things are going good. So he's writing, I'm finishing the Glade, and we'll see. We'll see what comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the new year.
Now-
Let's get rid of 2020.
2021 is going to be the best year
Yeah,
ever
we're very
for
excited.
us.
We're excited.
for us.
Yes. We're putting it into the universe, everyone.
Yeah.
So now, is there
really
anything else
excited.
that you want to talk about today?
No, I'd just like to say that I'm just really excited for the future.
Yeah.
And the future of Fable Forest Films. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel happy. And I'm just ready to get to work.
Agreed. And we hope you guys have a great Christmas, a great New Year, safe and happy with your families and such. The world kind of sucks right now, but hopefully everybody can find some, I don't know, peace and quiet
Yeah.
while they're stuck at home. Who knows?
Yeah. Merry
do
Christmas.
do
Happy New
something,
Year.
write something,
Do something awesome.
read something, watch an awesome DVD.
Read something.
Come to our website, buy one of the DVDs, we'll ship it to you.
That's right.
You know, all those things, those exciting. Go back and watch old First Frames First episodes and just really soak it in and
See
just
when
love
we
life.
had so much hair.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of hair.
So I do have something really important to share with everyone. I'm gonna be cutting my hair off. I don't know why Adrian's so excited.
I don't know why I'm excited
But
either.
yeah, so you guys know that I've had crazy hair for years. I'm sure we've talked about it many times on the podcast. And I don't think Adrian has ever seen me with a shaved head.
I haven't known Jason with a shaved head.
Yeah, so that was a big portion of my life back in the day. And yeah, basically, I think that I had short-ish hair when we first worked together. And then it consistently got longer and more terrible. And more of my friends and family just hated my hair. Really would ask me on the daily if I could, cut it off. And to which I put a hard no, But here's the great thing. I have actually been wanting to chop it all off for some time. But I've stubbornly been imposing my will and waiting until such a time that everybody stopped bugging me about it. Now I'm feeling that everyone has sufficiently given up on asking me, and now I'm going to make it happen. Now,
Lovely.
my wife is super excited for me to get my hair cut. She doesn't know that this is happening, and I feel comfortable posting this podcast. Oh, I'm not going to, actually. You guys aren't going to see this podcast until after I've cut my hair, because
You're gonna stitch
I'm
them
bringing
together.
you guys along. You guys are gonna, in a few seconds, once we sign off, you guys are going to watch me go and get a full razor shave right down to the wood. And it's going to be super exciting. I'm going to tack it on to the end of this as a special, Christmas present to all of you. And to my wife. She doesn't know I'm going to get a haircut. I'm just going to show back up on Christmas Eve day and be bald. And have her lose her shit. It's going to be great.
This is going to be great.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I'm freaked out because I feel like you might be a different person.
It's possible. I'm generally angrier.
Oh.
Usually I have an angrier face.
Yeah, I am bald, like skinhead down to the wood kind of guys. Look
Whoa! I'm not a skinhead.
Not a skinhead.
I'm just going to be bald.
Down to the wood kind of dudes. They look a little. There's an aggressive look to them.
Yeah, it's true. But luckily, I still have a chubby face, so I'll be very cherub-like. I'll try hard to, engage my inner glow.
All right, guys, listen, have a really great year
Yes.
or beginning to the next year.
It's very exciting.
And 2021, and we'll chat to you again soon.
Dream big.
Work hard.
All right. We are doing it, everyone.
Transfer complete.
Let me just get this sorted. All right. We're doing it, everybody. We got 20 minutes to get to our appointment. We're gonna let the lady with the dog, walk past us. Merry Christmas. You get to live another day. Okay, I'm gonna not really watch the camera here. I'm going to get to the appointment. Alrighty. Here we go. Alright, so I have not let my family know. No one knows. I'm going to get my hair lopped off, but I'm going to record the whole process for you. How are you guys doing? It's going to take me about 10 minutes or so. I think what I'll do is I'll speed this part up so that you don't really have to watch me drive, and hear me talk. Man, I wish I could put some tunes on, but then this would get taken down off YouTube. Yeah, 19 minutes. I probably shouldn't stop for a coffee. I'm pretty excited. to get my hair chopped off. I've been growing it for many years. Maybe, let me think here. Yeah, it'll definitely be 5 years at least, maybe a little bit more. And like I was saying earlier on the show, just everybody in my life, from everyone at my normal day job, everyone in my family, many of my friends have told me it's time to chop my hair off repeatedly over the years. So, but I've enjoyed it, If I could play music for you, if you could go and hunt for a particular song that has been my mantra or my mantra for years, it's a song by Neil Young. Go hunt it down. It's called "Almost Cut My Hair." And whenever I was feeling particularly, I think depressed is too strong a word, but upset that everyone wanted me to chop my hair off, and I was feeling a little defiant, I would listen to that song, and it would cheer me up. And there you have it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive. You go hunt. Find the song. Listen to it right now. Pause the video. Listen to the song whilst I drive. Alrighty? Ready? Go. I will sing the song in my head because I've listened to it that many times. But I won't even hum because I don't want this to be a copyright infringement, okay? Here we go. Let's see how crazy I can make my hair whilst you guys listen to it. Here we go. I gave some consideration to gelling my hair and making it even more crazy while you guys, but I didn't want the hairdresser gentleman to have major problems cutting my hair off. This song is great, isn't it? Also, if you want to realize why Neil Young is my spirit animal, just take a good solid look at pictures of Neil Young on Google. If his hairdo doesn't immediately stand out in your minds. He is definitely one of my faves. It's Christmas Eve day. We are very excited in my household for Christmas. As I grow older, I'm getting more and more excited for Christmas. Christmas was never really my favorite, and I'll just say thank you, Dad, for ruining Christmas for me forever. But my wife absolutely loves Christmas. It makes her so happy. As soon as Remembrance Day is over in Canada, she starts decorating the house. We always buy some new Christmas thing for Christmas. She gets giddy. Not like a schoolgirl. That's gross. In fact, last year, one of the Christmas presents I bought her was a Christmas ornament, very kind of pricey. It was these little snowmen that light up. There's about 5 of them, and they sing Christmas carols and light up while you listen to them, etc. But yeah, these days I'm really liking Christmas. I really enjoy finding gifts for people that they mentioned ages ago. I gave Anne a small present the other day, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is very lovely. It's some piece of jewelry." And I was like, "Yeah, you told me you wanted this someday when we could afford it." And she was like, "When?" And I said, about 12 years ago. She forwarded me an email. "Someday when we could afford this, I'd love to have it." And I kept it for 12 or 13 years and then bought it. Alright, listen, there's a police officer right in front of me that I'm looking at. So what we're going to do is just there. I tricked him with I'm driving nicely and not talking to a GoPro face. Alright, there's the barbershop. I think I could have parked in the rear there. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna drive around the block. watch this episode, well, there's the cop again. Whew. When you watch this episode, hit us up in the comments. Tell me what you love or don't love about Christmas. Tell me a horrifying Christmas story. Oh my god. If you tell us terrible Christmas stories from your childhood or from your current non-childhood life, I will talk about them all on the next podcast. It'll be very exciting. So however you got to reach out, comments on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Private parking. Okay, cool. I am und customer. I like how they're like, parking is for customers only. All others will be ticketed or towed. Like, how do you know? Are you gonna come in to each store and be like, hey, who owns that red truck? Alright, I'm gonna head in. I'm gonna turn you off for now, but I'm going to turn you back on so you can enjoy the whole haircut experience. See you soon. I lied. I am gonna take you with me because I might as well pimp my sweet ass barber. I mean, they're obviously not my barber, but I've been taking my kids here for years, and they're just great dudes. Nice little spot. If you're in Waterloo and need an awesome haircut, here we go. There we go. Headline Barbershop. Headline Barbershop. Haircuts, skin fades, hot towel shave, face wash. 10% off Monday for students. All right. Let's climb some stairs, shall we? Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we are. All right, I'm going to shut it off for now until I actually get my haircut. Oh man, everyone is very excited.
Yeah. Are they going to see you today or tomorrow?
Yeah, my wife's going to see me today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I mean, fortunately.
Have you ever shaved it before?
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
whole life I had it shaved.
Like thick, right?
Yeah. But for the last about 6 years,
Yeah.
I've been growing this stupid hair.
Good, are you?
And people would tell me to shut it off, and I would stubbornly no. All done. New man. Same man. Hey everybody. Well, it's done, and I feel great. I feel like I've given that barber the honor of his life, because he's been seeing me come in and take my kids to cut their hairs for years, and I think he too hated my super long hair. So, all done. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys, like I said, have a safe holiday, and we'll be back in the new year with more podcasts and more updates about the movie. See you, everybody. Dream big and work hard.
Really hope you enjoyed the show.
Wherever you watched or listened, please leave us a comment or a review. We really want to hear from you.
Share the show with a friend. You know they'll love us.
Head over to our website, thefableforest.com. There's all kinds of great stuff.
Poke around. Check it out.
See you all again in a couple weeks.